Okay.
Not yet. Go.
Okay, just gonna adjust this. Oh, it's so weird. We have new lighting. Hoping everything is okay. There might be a high-pitched squeal. Sorry about that. And welcome to Kimball's Corner, where we're still trying to make things happen.
Yes.
So I have all this stuff still here. Usually I have it out of the way, but we are running a little late. So today's snack is Tate's Bake Shop. I was feeling a little sad because I have notes. Patty was like, you know, she was feeling a little left out because she's celiac. So I thought, hey, we're going to try some gluten-free snacks today. They'll probably be good. We're not sure. I'm going to be using the Jane Davenport Art Time watercolors because I thought it would be fun to do Maleficent in pastel colors. And I haven't used these in a while, and I'm missing out. They're very pretty. Setting aside. And I guess I should talk about what I'm doing. So we're doing the left-hand challenge today. And basically, you draw something with your right hand, which I didn't know this part, whatever. And then you redraw it with your left hand. I'm not going to try and redraw this. I know it's not going to turn out. I know it's going to be crazy. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but I'm still going to have fun. And I'm going to set it aside for a reference.
Mermaid in My Coffee says, hi, that looks delish. Jenna says, hey.
Hi.
And Trisha says, hi, everyone, hand wave.
Oh, everyone's here. Hi, everybody. Just trying to get through all that introductory stuff. So we're doing the left-hand challenge. And got my coffee.
Megan's Makeup Love says, hello, I'm a lefty.
Hey, oh, well, you're going to do the less dominant hand challenge then.
That doesn't sound as exciting.
I know, it's too much of a mouthful. Also, this sketchbook, I know I'm just ranting a little bit here. This sketchbook that I get from Barnes & Noble for $8 is amazing. And I went there because we're actually near Barnes & Noble like a week ago, and they don't have them anymore, or I couldn't find them, and I was very sad, and I cried a little.
Sad.
I made a list of, I made notes. That's why I'm talking so much. So one more thing. What was it? Yes, Tana, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, asked me to kind of talk about my art journey on how I got to be so free and comfortable with drawing. And I was going to show this too. This is how I used to draw. This is a book of my artwork. It's very precise. It's like I would spend forever on these to make them perfect. Every line. I don't draw like that anymore. I mean, I could if I still did digital.
And why not, Kimball?
Because I'm having more fun doing traditional stuff. Also, this leads into me and my whole slowing down thing. I'm realizing that, like...
Right.
Right, open those cookies. Okay, he's opening cookies.
Yeah.
He's opening the cookies.
I'm sorry, before we get too far into it, I need you to have a cookie, Kimball.
Because I'm not, like, hyped up enough. I'm, like, shaking. Oh, and a good thing you did that, because I almost started drawing with my right hand.
I know. Oh, it's so crunchy.
And the cookies are tasty. Oh, my God. This is so uncomfortable. Thank you for that, Rocky.
Crunch Factor 9.
I used to draw very precise. Using your left dominant hand is a very good way to let go of being precise. And I always talk about Jane Davenport. And it's because I took some of her online courses, and she kind of stresses that a sketch can be a finished piece. I don't know why this blew my mind. Obviously it can. But I always thought, like, no, I have to draw perfectly as best I can anyway. And I slowly started getting a little crazier with my art.
He says, hi, guys.
Woo! Hi. I'm using my left hand, so, you know, awkward moments brought to you by my left hand. Oh, that sounds terrible. No, we're drawing eyes, and it's not going well. Let me see if I hold it like this. Oh, I'm shaking.
You know what? These Tate's Bake Shop from Southampton, New York chocolate chip cookies are uniquely crispy and deeply delicious. According to the package.
Yeah. So, and I'm also drawing Maleficent. But yes, so I would start, like, I would ink my pictures, but then I'd kind of color them messy. And then I would, I slowly just progressively got messier and messier. And then I would like bring it back a little. What are you doing?
Nothing, go on.
Okay, I'm going to take another bite of my cookie. But it was not easy to like let go. So I encourage you to get your greasy, crumbly cookie off my sketchbook. No! I encourage you to try the less dominant hand challenge because I spit cookie. Ew, gross.
Rachel, Mariana, and Beate say hi.
Hi. I was just
in different ways.
I was just spitting cookies on my sketchbook.
Megan says, ooh, I've been wanting to take a JD class on any recommendations on which one. Which ones did you do?
I've done like 5 of them. It really depends on what you want to focus on. I mean, she has watercolor classes. She has how to draw whimsical face classes. I'm comfortable with drawing faces, but when I took that, I did take that class because I liked her style and I wanted to see like her techniques and try to incorporate them into my own style, which I did. And I enjoy. And sorry, this is like such a struggle. Look at that nose.
Just if anyone's wondering what Kimball's drawing.
Oh, yeah. So I drew it earlier today. I did a quick sketch. That's what I'm looking at for my little left-hand challenge. And it went much faster when I drew it with my right hand. Like we're talking 20 minutes. So, although to be fair, I'm going to try and do this with some watercolors and stuff too. I totally lost my train of thought, but
which class?
Oh, the classes. Yeah, it really does depend on what you want to work on. I took the watercolor Wonderland one because I was new to watercolors when I started. How do people like when I use this hand? It's so easy for me to see what I'm drawing. When I do this hand, it's like hard. Oh, now I get why left-handed people draw and write like this. Aside from the smudging thing, which that's got to be frustrating.
How's it any different than when you're like drawing when you're right hand?
Because I don't know. Because it just is. All right, we're going to try pink. I never noticed like how pink Maleficent's lips were. And I'm drawing this much bigger, so that ain't going to fit on the page. Because I have no control over what I'm doing. No. There's what we're eating. By, I can't remember the girl's name.
Kathleen!
She's a woman now.
Kathleen Ring King, I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm like, why did they name it Tate's Bake Shop?
I don't know.
Well, I'm not getting too detailed with the pencils yet, because I'm going to attempt to go over it with watercolor. Wow, that is the happiest Maleficent you ever did see. And I can't remember all the colors. I had kind of like looked at these and I was like, yeah, I'm going to use that for that. I think I'm going to do her outfit teal. I think that's what I had in mind. But her face is like teal. Whatever. Maybe I'll do it dark purple. Yeah? Let's try purple. Even though her eye makeup is purple. All right, so...
Catherine Sargent says, tried that lefty thing. I stink at it. Hi, guys. And then she gave you $4.99.
Oh, thank you.
Get on your face on there and say hi.
Hi, and thank you. I think you recognize the struggle. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get her horns on here. It's kind of annoying.
Happy New Year, everybody, by the way.
Isn't it like Happy New Year last time?
Probably, but still. Hope everyone's having a great New Year so far. I mean, it's interesting times, but...
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Yeah, we're having a good art time tonight.
I also did a pen drawing of this. I was trying to warm up my left hand. I was like, yeah, let's just warm it up. And it started cramping. And I was just doing a little ink drawing of this. Oh, honey. You should eat something. You're looking a little thin in the face.
Here, she can have a cookie from Tate's Bake Shop.
Yeah, I get it.
Here you go, Mom. Okay.
She don't eat no cookie.
I'll eat it for her.
This is the woman that got pissed off she wasn't invited to the party.
Mm.
And we love her for that. Okay.
Do we?
Listen, cookie crumbs.
It was not my fault she's hungry.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, I'm chewing with my mouth open. What?
Oh.
Rocky's yelling at me.
I love you.
Oh, that's sweet. Purple outfit, I think is what I was doing. I was going to talk about... So my whole thing this year, I'm doing the Life Book 2021. And my whole thing was to slow down. I'm really realizing that when I slow down, I second guess myself a lot. I'm like questioning the color choices. I'm questioning my line work.
Well, I think part of what you were changing about yourself since you started doing traditional art was like making quick decisions and not overthinking things. So I think what you mistake for like going too fast is like being free and loose with what you're doing.
Listen, okay, I was getting there.
Oh.
I wasn't, but that's a really good idea. So I'm just going to go that direction.
Okay, sounds good.
No, it's just, yeah, I realize it's probably not for me. Like it probably really isn't.
What, slowing down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you dedicated an entire year to it, Kimball. So what are you going to do about that?
Slow down in other aspects of my life.
Becky says hi.
Hi, Becky.
She's from Australia.
Ooh, how is it down there? Is it super hot there? It's their summer, right? Or like,
isn't it kind of like always summer down there?
Yeah.
Compared to here?
Okay. See that straight line? That takes talent. You're welcome.
Maybe she's like Maleficent's nice twin sister.
Look. Maybe. Does she have a pink collar? I think I brought up a picture of her. Maleficent, where are you? Nope, she does not have a pink collar. Let's put that up there for color reference guide. It's a very purple collar, but since I'm doing all the colors differently, it doesn't really matter.
Becky said it's 37, and then says, I'm from Australia too. It's been cold summer here this year.
Cold summer, like 85 degrees Fahrenheit, or because that ain't cold.
It's 37.
Well, I'm assuming that's Celsius.
Yes, but I'm looking up the conversion because I don't know for sure what it is.
I'm going to say like 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Oh my gosh. I draw much bigger apparently with my left hand.
Oh my.
What?
Jen already did the conversion. It's 98 degrees.
That I'm what? That is a cool summer. So what you're saying is I've never moved to Australia. Okay, we've cleared that up.
We definitely want to visit though.
Yeah, as soon as they stop trying to kill us with all the animals there.
25 is 7. So 25 degrees Celsius is around like 77 degrees.
Oh, that's lovely. That's fine. I need some coffee. My hands are freezing and I'm shaking.
Kimball's left hand got really cold tonight. Usually it's his right hand that gets cold. So it's very clearly a mental thing.
But I did buy a huge, lovely cardigan that I'm putting on right now because...
which we'll show you at the end.
You'll see the sleeves now.
Where'd you get it from? Kohl's?
Kohl's. I had to return something. A chin strap. Don't recommend. I was mostly getting it because I sleep on my back and I don't want my mouth hanging open. But there I was with my mouth open, and the chin strap you're not supposed to wear overnight. So I was like, okay, bye. Plus it hurt my neck. Okay, we're going to delve into watercolors now. Let's just get into it. Let's bring... I have some other paint brushes. So I have this one. It's my favorite, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle it with my left hand. We're going to try, though. We're going to start with that. At least I can lay down the bigger splotches of colors. And the smaller brushes that I have are these ones, the D'Artisan Shop Maestro series. I'm pretty sure they were not expensive because I'm cheap. But those are them.
Trisha said that they had snow in the UK and it's all gone already.
We had snow, like gorgeous snow for one day, and then it was gone.
And it was so deep, too. There's still some remnants of it, like in certain parking lots where they piled it up, but...
All right, I'm going to activate these with just some spritz of water. And I'm allowed to use my right hand to spray water. Water cup. Oh, everything has to kind of shift.
That's fine. You do you. Sorry, I got little Tates in my throat.
That sounds terrible. I'm going to have a cookie, and I'm procrastinating because I'm terrified.
Are you holding that with your left hand or right hand?
I'm going to eat my cookie.
Don't put that in your right hand.
How do people do this?
I keep thinking you're doing it the wrong way because on my screen it's reversed.
I know, it's weird. Okay. I think this was the color I was going to use for her skin.
How are you feeling about the left-hand challenge so far?
You know, I'm feeling really great about it. I do recommend it. I'm going to splash her face.
You've been doing that with your left hand too.
Because that's on the art. I would recommend doing it because it does free you up from being too strict. Like if you want to loosen up, which, I mean, my artwork's loose already. but I'm not like, it's easy to, because it takes the expectations off. Like, I'm not expecting a brilliant piece out of this, but I'm expecting to have fun, and I am, albeit, okay, this light is like reflecting so much that I can't see what I'm doing. We have a new light. We're trying it out. And it's really hard because it's not straight above. It's up there. I'm just gonna.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's probably better. Although you're covering the camera.
Oh, super.
We are professionals. Oh, that's not. Oh wait, no. Oh,
watch out for that.
We're still a work in progress. We got a free light, so we had to try it. And I may just have to switch back to the other one.
Let me know how that goes.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine, I said with dismay in my voice.
Trisha says, Kimball, how hard are you fighting the urge to swap hands?
Every second, every fiber of my being is like, this is wrong. What are you doing? So not that much. I will say it's much harder to talk and do this.
Are you saying I should talk more?
So someone needs to do something.
So how's everyone's weekend going? What did you get up to?
Wow, the king of small talk.
That weather, huh?
All right, we're going to try some pink. I know pink and green are complements. So this could either turn to gunk. Actually, let me do it real quick.
Katie says, hey, everyone.
Hey, Katie.
And then Becky says, your left-hand work is already better than me using my right. And puts the laugh crying face.
Oh, well, thank you.
Whenever I see that little emoji, I always picture someone like going from a laugh into crying. Like,
maybe that's what it is. Okay.
I doubt that's what they intend.
Oh, listen.
Whoop.
I thought I dabbed. Did I not dab the pink?
Adrian says, hello from Toronto.
Well, hey, how is Toronto? Oh,
I love Toronto.
Maleficent's. It's cold where Maleficent is.
That's true.
'Cause
Left-hand challenge.
Highly recommended by
Only
Nicole.
because you don't want to suffer alone.
Well, I've done a few left-hand pieces. Usually I do my left-hand challenge with aqua pastels because I can hold them. They're much more comfortable. Like I hold them like this for some reason, and it's very easy for me to use them. But I thought I would try something different. And colored pencils are a little more precise and much more difficult.
Oh no, Katie said they had a heat wave and really bad fires.
Oh, that's not fun.
Trisha says, Rocky, I've been trying to find my art mojo, gone missing again.
Did you look under the bed?
She was asking me, Kimball.
Oh, well.
Did you try looking under the bed?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Sometimes as a creative myself, I find that my mojo goes missing sometimes too. And I try not to force it when it goes away. I try to just wait for inspiration to strike. Because I feel like even if my mojo's gone, if I get really inspired to do something, I still have fun. But I don't know. I try never to force my creativity if I'm not feeling it.
Like right now when I'm doing this?
Yeah. Every week, Sundays at 7.
Oh, not that. Just forcing the left-hand art.
Jenna says that she's been doing a lot of cleaning today. She cleaned the hall closet craft room with a bit of reorganizing and did a bit of sewing.
Ooh, productive day. Not me.
You want to know what I did? I sat on the couch
And played video games.
Played Immortals, Phoenix Rising. It was great. We did actually go out to a socially distanced home goods visit.
Yeah, except for the people in that one aisle. And I was like, y'all need to look at the arrows on the floor. So we had to walk around a bunch of people.
I'm going to have my 4th Tate's cookie.
I'm just going to concentrate really hard on putting on her lipstick.
Mm.
She's ready for the party.
I want to see someone do like the left-hand makeup challenge where they have to put their makeup on left-handed.
Oh, I'm sure
Or
it's
like
out
right-handed
there.
if they're left-handed.
I am sure it is out there. What? Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of this blue with some of this green.
Tate says, I just switched to another hobby. I think that's also very good advice.
Oh, yeah, what you doing?
Like when you lose your mojo for like art, you like do a different hobby.
Oh, I thought she was just like, I'm over art and doing something else now. No, got you. On the same page now.
I think that's honestly why I do so many different things. I get like bored with one thing and have to like do another thing, or I like don't have motivation. So I'm like, you know what? I can't do music right now. I'm going to redo my bathroom.
And we're all better off with that. I mean, love your music, but the bathroom looks amazing.
Yeah, I gotta be good at it.
Your music's good too.
Jenna says Kimball's attempting the left-hand challenge.
Excuse me, I'm doing the left hand.
That's probably because that's how I wrote it at the beginning.
Oh, well.
Drawing Maleficent using JD Art Time watercolors. The snack Tate's Bake Shop gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. Beate says I knit a sweater. Oh, funny story. Picture it. It's 2000.
Santa Clarita.
Christmas. Kimball and I don't have very much money for gifts. So we buy a bunch of yarn. Make 20 scarves that Christmas.
Mind you, the yarn was on sale.
Never make another scarf again after
Oh my God. It was like we learned how to crochet. We crocheted to death.
Mm-hmm.
It was just mind numbing. It was just fun because it was like you could just let your mind go, watch TV, sit on the couch, talk, chat. And then, you run out of stuff to talk about. So why are you still stitching?
That's right. Adrian says, Kimball, you should be an ambassador for Jane Davenport. You do it so well.
Oh, thank you. I do love the girl's products. The woman's products, I should say.
Remember that time we were in New York and I think you ended up being on like a call with Jane somehow when we walked up to Jenna's room and she just got out of the shower and we held the phone up to her and it was Jane.
It was the best.
That was the best. I'll never forget Jenna's face. Tracy says, hi, Kimball and Rocky. How are you guys?
Hi, girl. We are so good. You have no idea. Because I'm painting with my left hand. So you know it's good.
I'm eating Tate's Bake Shop. Uniquely crispy, deeply delicious chocolate chip gluten-free cookies.
Because Patty was like, no, wait, was it Patty? I think it was Patty. Yep. She was like feeling a little envious, jealous, whatever the word was.
She was left out because we kept having all these gluten-filled snacks every week.
I think they're Japanese snacks that we had last week, and we still have some in that tin.
So, these don't taste gluten-free at all. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but like they just taste like a regular chocolate chip cookie.
For me, the flavor has never been off with gluten-free things. It's always the texture. So, and it's
always the attitude to me.
Excuse your face.
Just kidding.
But I mean, these are good. They're very crunchy. They're made with rice flour, made in a gluten-free facility. I'm making her little leather crown cappy thing kind of shiny. Well, I'm attempting to with, my very steady hand. You're welcome.
Is your arm tired yet?
No. I was afraid it was going to cramp because it was like not having it downstairs when I was trying to draw with pen. But with the paintbrush, it's a lot easier. It's not, I don't know, it's not precise. Yeah, that's good.
Jenna says when we knocked on her door, she had just put a Biore strip on too. So when she looked out the door and saw us with the phone, she knew something was up and had to rip it off her nose first.
It was worth it.
Adrian's like, seriously, has Jane offered you a job? I hope Jane is watching.
I think Jane's doing a live tonight. I think. I don't know if she's doing it yet, but she talked about going live. And no, I haven't gotten a job. But oh my God, I volunteered doing puppy sitting for her. I'll just give me 6 months to put the money together and I'll be down there in a jiffy. Because her dogs are adorable. Plus, it's an excuse to go to Australia.
I think someday we'll go to Australia and visit.
I'm sure we will.
Not just Jane.
But my friend Mary lives there. You've never met her, but...
Kitty says, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
We're all laughing at Rocky.
Oh. Mom, is that you?
Are those chocolate-covered crickets I hear? Okay. Your outfit went into your face. Get it together, Maleficent.
Well, at least your finger took care of that. Was that your right finger, Kimball?
Yes, but...
That doesn't count. The whole piece is ruined. I'm just kidding.
But if I was painting with my right hand, I probably would have done it with my left. Or not. It doesn't matter. This is my show. I do what I want. Is her collar? Her collar is a different color. So,
even Mark Wahlberg is going to Byron to live.
Really?
I guess.
I mean...
We work with him sometimes. Anyway, Isn't
is beautiful
Fable
there.
so cute?
Oh my God,
Sharpen.
yes.
Sharpen? Is that the type of dog? Sharpen. Sharpie. John.
I just think of
I don't know.
Sharpay's dog. I think Sharpay has a Pomeranian.
Tana says, did you say my name correctly? Oh, you did say my name correctly. Thank you so much for Tate.
Oh, yeah. The gluten-free cookies, right?
Yes. Well, it's Tana.
Tana. You are a ton of fun. You're welcome. I'm not sure why I went with this color, but it was there.
She says she's paid for a couple Jane classes and she's getting ready to take them again. I've always been afraid to mess up. So crazy.
Ah, don't be.
I get that though, because like you spend money on supplies, it's like you don't, it's also a time investment. So if you mess up, you're like, you feel like it was a waste of time, but you can't look at it that way. You have to change it.
Also, like, I mean, if you're having a good time creating, to me, that's more important. I don't know. It used to be the other way around. I think that's why I did digital for 2 reasons, mostly. One, because we just didn't have space to do, like, I used to love painting on canvases. And there's just no space for all that. And there's
no, like, Control-Z option.
Well, that too. But also, like, all the art supplies and stuff as well. So, that was the reason. Reason 1 was I didn't have space. Reason 2 was I could be messy in my sketchbook, like just with pencil. And the sketchbooks were cheap. And so was the sketchbook. And then, I mean, you buy one art program and then I just, colored everything in the art program. So I'm sure I made sense in that sentence somewhere. Again, painting with my left hand and talking. I'm sorry, talking in general, not my strong suit. Rocky, what you giggling about?
I was giggling at you.
Oh, okay. I'm funny. Okay, I'm going to try and now add in some other colors because this is very like, I'm blue, I'm green. Like this I like. I like her eyes with those multi-colors going on. But her outfit needs a little more pizzazz.
So Katie and Tana are talking about the beaches and the mountains in Washington. I will also throw out there,
Utah.
if you get to go to Oregon,
the gorge,
just on the border between Oregon and Washington, the Columbia River Gorge is one of the most beautiful places.
It's a lovely
America,
drive.
To me anyway. It's gorgeous.
Lovely hiking.
It's just these steep mountains that just go right into the water. It's just like waterfalls. It's really gorgeous.
I thought you were going to talk about the mountains in Utah.
That too is really pretty.
Yeah, they're fine. I prefer cliffs and waterfalls over mountains. Although, let's be real, I prefer cityscapes over anything. I'm a city person.
I could do whatever as long as you're there.
Oh, yeah, me too. Totally.
Do you want another Tate's cookie?
Yeah. Jesus, Rocky.
What? There's not that many.
There's like 7.
How many did you have so far?
2 that you shoved in my face.
So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get at least 1 more.
That's true.
I get at least 6 tonight, Kimball.
All right.
How many calories is that? Let me just...
Her eyes are yellowy.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have another cookie.
You can afford the calories.
I know, but it's just...
You like doing sit-ups.
Do I have to do?
Just
enjoy your Tate's. I kept thinking there were crumbs, but it was just part of the graphics.
Oh, my Tate's crumbs. Just tapping some green in there. A little dabble do ya. All right, and then wanting to keep it pastel, so I don't want to go too dark. I mean, not that I really have
like a background color.
That is too much work. I love your whole cookie in my mouth.
Adrian says, I love your names, especially Rocky, because of the movies and my name. Yo, Adrian. We moved in to this house 2 years ago, and our neighbor's name is Adrian. I was like, hi, I'm Rocky. It's not a joke. Jenna has to leave because her phone says it's snowing, but it's probably a lie because she lives in Texas.
So she'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm just adding random green colors just into this blue. No rhyme or reason. Because let's be honest.
I like it.
I'm using my left hand. But I feel like just having the blue there was a little boring.
It creates some interest, you know?
Exactly. Oh my God, it's like you've watched my channel or something.
You're all about color, Kimball.
That's right.
So, How would you compare these watercolors to the other watercolor set from Jane? Like, what is the difference?
Well, these are a pastel tone, which I'm loving. I do like, I thought them being pastel, I thought they were going to be almost chalky because most of the pastels I've ever used are kind of chalky. But these are laying down like regular watercolors, which I really like. Like they layer up really nicely. I'm not getting like a milky anything happening, which is lovely. So I don't know what the magic is there, but it's magic. I need to make a dark-ish color just for in here. This is all like under her chin and behind this collar. Oh my gosh. Concentrating so much on not trying to... It's just funny because I'm just painting down the page and I have to like move my whole arm to do it. It's worth it.
I wonder how long it would take to like become as proficient.
No. Or like those people that have done the challenge where you draw with both hands at the same time. No, thank you. We're not doing that here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's some people that can draw like with two hands really
No.
well. And there's some people that, you know, just attempt it, whatever.
That's so
fun.
interesting. What if you were like an expert at doing it with both hands? Drawing, that is.
I just gave Rocky a look. Some people probably are. So I'm gonna...
Jenna says that the snow in Texas was a lie.
I believe that. We're just gonna deepen her eyelid creases. Or try to. We might just give her new eyelid creases. I feel I could be a makeup man at Macy's. You're welcome.
I mean, you can do mine at makeup next.
I mean, I have Jane's, the palette pastels, which I don't like doing for full pieces, but for like little bits and pieces here and there, lovely.
Mm.
And I mean, they're not, you should not use them as makeup, but people have. I'm just dragging color up to do something. I don't know.
Jenna says the snow in Houston was a lie. My mom is 2 hours north of me, and it did get snow.
Oh.
And did get snow.
Is that unusual?
It's not unusual to get snow in northern Texas.
I love how you finished that off. It's really beautiful. Da-na-na-na. Bringing in some of this, whatever color this is. This is Keep It Loose. Loose. Nice and pale color just going into those super highlights.
Jenna says yes.
Oh. Isn't it lovely? So now that we've got the watercolors down, I think we're pretty good with them. Maybe I will just add a touch of color behind her. Just a touch. Calm down. And I'm going to just go yellow.
Adrian says, my question to you, Kimball.
Yes.
Why choose Jane products? Just curious. And then that little emoji that does this.
Oh, let me tell you. Well, as I DB Doodle on her outfit. Listen, the background doesn't put the outfit. It's because we can all thank Jenna for this. So Rocky and Jenna worked together, touring the country and doing makeovers for people's homes. And I got to go along with, and Jenna invited me to her room so we could play with some art supplies because she's an artist as well. And I was just kind of playing around with random, I mean, she had a ton of different products.
Yeah, she had an entire art store in her luggage. Like, I swear it was like Hermione's bag where she can just reach in and grab whatever she wants.
And she had Jane's mermaid markers, which are these. Like, there's a bunch of them, but this is one pack. The Shimmering Sky
They're basically like water pens with like ink, right?
Yeah, they're ink-based dye. And I started playing with that, and it was the first time I'd ever played with one of those. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I went, and at first I bought, because I was scared of watercolor, because I just didn't watercolor. So I went and bought the Caran d'Ache Neo colors, because I was like, I'll start, because I like control. Before I got in traditional art, I really liked control. So I was like, if I get the Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2s, I'll have more control over what I'm doing. So I did a bunch with that. And as I was working with them, I'm like, this is too much control. Like, I'm not letting myself free. I'm not having as much fun as I want. So I got the mermaid markers because y'all know I go to Michael's, and y'all know Michael's has mega sales all the time. Cute. Hell, look at that. Anyway, putting those aside, got the mermaid markers and started playing with them. They are amazing. They are crazy water reactive. So like if I got this wet, it would just smear. So that always scares me. Like if I ever dropped my like book into water, it's going to be just, it'll be a brand new sketchbook. Like, everything will just disappear. But yeah, so once I got into that, I was like, oh, I didn't know Jane was a real person. I thought it was just a brand name. So I bought like, oh, and Jenna also bought me the neutral palette Watercolors, which took me months to open because again, I was scared of using watercolors. But yeah, I found out like Jane had some other watercolor palettes. I bought those.
When did you start taking your class?
When we were in New York, because Rocky would have to work all day long, and I was just chilling in a hotel room some of the days, and I was like, why not practice art while I'm just sitting here? So, sorry, I'm looking at my colors. So, I bought her book. Is it called Beautiful Faces? I have it right here. I bought. This is the first book that I bought. And I really liked the style. I liked the free flow. And I was like, maybe this can help me out, like loosening up. And it totally did.
It was like fiber for art.
Really? That's where we're going with that.
Go on.
So that was the first class I took.
And then Jenna added you to the Facebook group.
Yes.
Saying.
Oh, yeah.
She thinks, anyway.
Oh, yeah, I know she
interested.
did.
Get on with it, Kimball. Buy Jane.
Because
aside from that, we love her.
Because I could go on her Facebook. I could actually interact with her if I wanted to. Like I can comment with her. She's very interactive with people on that site. Like she does live videos. She talks with you.
I think that she gave you the permission to do the art that you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you just need permission from someone who you see as an expert to tell you it's okay to do whatever you need to do to be creative.
See, Rocky, why aren't you just answering the questions? So much easier when you do it.
I've just heard you say it before. That's why I'm saying it.
Well, good job, Kimball, in the past.
But we tend to support people who have similar ideals and that share common values with us. So that's definitely a Jane type of person.
Yeah.
Like we don't allow negativity. We don't allow those types of things. And we don't allow like shame in our creativity by any means. So Jane definitely aligns to all that too. And the products are like, when you compare them to other things, they just end up working better.
Like, and I mean, some people are like, oh, the watercolors, they're really expensive. But I'm like, y'all. I've had this watercolor palette. It's the Bright palette. It's my favorite one. I've had this for 3 years now. 2 or 3 years. I've done hundreds of paintings with this. Okay, it was like $20 at Michael's because I got it on discount. So I think they're like normally $30. So I probably got it for like, what, $24 or something? And I'm just like, it lasts forever. Unless you, I don't know how you would go through them faster. How long have I been doing this? Has it been like 40 years? Just this one piece.
We have a very interesting question from Debbie. She says, hi, all. What is gluten? Well, Debbie, let me tell you.
Let Rocky tell you, because...
So gluten is a group of seed storage proteins found in certain cereal grains. Although, strictly speaking, gluten pertains only to wheat proteins. So in the medical literature, this term is used to refer to the combination of prolamin and glutenin proteins naturally occurring in all grains that have been demonstrated capable of triggering celiac disease. So when you hear people have celiac disease, it's caused by gluten. And it's often in different flours and things that you eat. A lot of processed foods have it. If something's made on an assembly line with gluten, it can get in and cross-contaminate. So
like our friend Robin is the first person I met that was a celiac, like a true celiac. And like, I mean, she gets what, like, it was like basically 1 grain of flour gets into her and she is like out for 3 days with cramps and she's in like pain. Like, I feel awful for people that have celiac.
Yeah. So a lot of people have to, and it's also like been shown in certain studies to cause inflammation in the body and just different things like that. So there's a lot of conversation around gluten It's also sometimes added into breads to make them more like bready and
glutinous.
Like, yeah, like what would you say, like chewy?
Yeah.
Like pizza has typically, I think, a lot of gluten.
Yeah, pizza dough. And Rocky and I we don't have gluten allergies, but we are doing it just because we want to feel inclusive. And also, yeah, like they don't taste any different. It's made with rice flour rather than wheat flour, and they're still delicious.
Denise says, "Which new book?" Question mark.
What new book?
I don't know. Which new book, Kimball?
I mean, if we're talking about Jane's book, that's not a new book. If that's what we're referring to, because that's kind of the only book talk we've been talking about.
It might. I think they're all still available though. If you go to her site, right?
Well, you can buy them on Michael's, Amazon. I'm sure on Jane's own site.
Oh, Tana earlier said, "Does anyone have Jane's new book yet?"
Oh,
and then Denise was saying, "What new book?"
Look at us being up to speed now. I don't think Jane's coming out with an well.
It's the mermaid one, I guess. It's in the Mermaid Delicious. Do you know when that comes out?
Is it this one?
Marvelous Mermaids.
Is that the one you're talking about?
When does that come out?
That came out a long time ago.
Oh.
Trying to do things. Yes. Ugh. Trying to give her some shadow in the eyes.
Megan says that she was lucky enough to find Jane's supplies when they went 60% off at Michael's, and I think it was a few years ago when Michael started limiting the amount of her supplies they carry. But so happy I did, ever since a big Jane fan, and that's how I found Kimball and Rocky.
Oh, it all comes together. I'm gonna use this same color for pupil. Yeah, it's weird because everyone's like, her supplies is dwindling, but the Michaels that I go to, her supplies is kind of the same. I mean, the stock, they had, obvious stock issues just because of this year, but they still carry all of her inks, watercolors, sketchbooks.
It might be like regional changes though. I think Hobby Lobby still has her making faces stuff.
Yeah, well, that went to Hobby Lobby. It was a Michaels exclusive for the first few months, and then it went, I think, to Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I know she looked drugged. That's all right. She's drunk on power.
Tana says, Kimball, she looks so good.
Oh, thanks. Thank you all for bearing with this left-handed challenge. It ain't easy. And I know this is much, much slower than I normally go.
That fits into your 2021 slow down plan.
Yes, well, I mean, that's kind of why I'm doing it. To just force myself to slow down.
Her face is kind of like, really? You can go any faster? Or
shut up, Maleficent.
All you're gonna do?
What are you going to do?
She could just snap her hands and finish this.
She's stuck on the page. All right, I was just tying her lashes in with I don't know, stuff. I really want this pink in her eye. Why is this the hardest thing I've ever done? All right. Let's define those lips. You ready for this? Oh my God. Okay. I can't even hold it right. The pencil wants to slip out of my fingers. It doesn't look dark enough. All right, grabbing. What are you? Are you gonna do it for me?
Wait, so she says no, it's Tana or Tana. Tana or Tana? Ta or Ta? She says Kimball said it right the first time.
Tana.
Tana. Okay, Tana. We want to make sure we're saying people's names right. So please let us know if we're mispronouncing your name. That's the worst.
I don't know if it's the worst. I mean, when I think the best thing is when at Starbucks I order drinks and people, mostly in New York, are all Kimball, Ball. And I'm like, what? I guess that's me.
Kimball gets so many compliments on his name, more than anyone I've ever met.
That's because,
or at least people like acknowledge it. They're like, wow, that's a really unique name.
Or they think it's a last name. Because all three of my names sound like first names or last names. My name, like Kimball, Gray, Davis. It's like, pick one. But they all have meaning. Oh, she's sassy with her hot pink lips. This is 80s Maleficent. She's proud to be from the 80s. Okay,
we're gonna Maleficent in 1984.
Yeah.
What do you think Maleficent would do if she like entered into our world in like this time period?
Wreak havoc on everyone. She's like, what are you doing? Ugh.
Mermaid in my coffee says that's why I always use my dad name at Starbucks. They always mispronounce mine. Whenever I go up and order a coffee, I'm always like Rocky, Rocky.
I know, and I'm like, why are you spelling it out? Like, you crazy. I'm like
okay?
tensing.
Take a breather.
I'm tensing my whole
Why don't you
body.
do some jumping jacks or windmills and then come back to it?
Because you'll film me doing it.
No.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
You need some crunches or push-ups.
No, I might go to. Well, speaking of not talking about working out, I might go to Blick and get. I'm not sure if they have them in store because I wanted to get some the Sennelier oil pastels. And I think, well, I know you can buy them individually online there. Oh my God, this is a challenge.
Adrian has moved to the living room and is forcing her husband to watch your vlog right now while they're having dinner.
I'm sorry, husband.
I'm not.
But yeah, I might go to Blick's and get some art stuff. Some of those oil sticks, the oil pastels. I call them oil sticks. Because I'm loving them and I'm going to be using them in the coming months. When we do, because I've planned out the months, but I haven't planned out the videos yet. Jenna, we're going to talk later.
Jenna has a spreadsheet ready to go to plan the entire year.
Yes, and we need that.
We're getting a lot of like people get their names mispronounced a lot.
Well, that's because artists have unique names, and I don't know if that's not true, but it sounds good.
Tate says I just give my last name.
Oh, what's your last name?
Irvin.
Oh, well,
I probably mispronounced it.
I would laugh
somehow.
Oh my God, this line.
You got it, Kimball. Left-handed.
I tell ya. You know, we're loosening up, sweetie.
What would be like if you had to go on a talk show, Kimball? What would be the one talk show you'd want to go on?
I would not want to go on a talk show.
Yeah, I know, but you have to. You don't get a choice. You have to go on a talk show. Which one's it going to be?
Well, the real question is, I would go on Rachel Ray because who else?
You want what? Free food? What's happening?
You don't know me. I would cook with her. She's the one that got me into cooking way back when. I mean, I always loved cooking, but she made it easy.
We went to a book signing in Pasadena, California so many years ago, and we waited in line until she had to go basically, and her agent was pushing her out, and she saw that we had been waiting. We were like the last people in line, and she like stopped them from making her leave and was like, no, all these people waited and I'm going to see them all.
Right. She was probably like 10 or 15 minutes late, and so she stayed like an extra hour, like signing books for people and chatting.
So she was super gracious with the people that like came to see her. It was really nice.
She's a great person. And if you don't like her, that's okay. We love her.
I feel like if you're in that business, though, you have to kind of like become bitchy. Like you
do.
You have to get stuff done.
And you have to manage your time. Yeah. Like we lived in Los Angeles. I'll just say we know famous people. And I'm just like, they're so loving and nice in person. And then like, they don't turn to monsters or anything, but they're just like, we need to get this done. Like we're moving on. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yes, yes. But they're also the loveliest people.
Maybe not all of them, but
well, the ones we know and like and hang out with.
Let me see. Denise says, yes, your mom did that with those names. Outstanding. Talking about your name, probably.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you.
And then Tennis says, my uncle was there when I was born and still called me Tanya his whole life. My grandma, I have told her so many times that my name is spelled R-O-C-K-Y, and she's like, I know, but then I always get a Christmas and birthday card with R-O-C-K-I-E. And it's like, I would be so sad if I got a birthday card with my name spelled correctly from her.
You'd be like, Grandma, what's wrong?
I know. I'd be like, you need me to come home?
All right. Where is this the lightest purple? Okay, we're just going to add a little purple shadow. And a happy little tree under her nose.
Trisha says, I don't know who she is, but look at the impression she made on you. Rachel. So Rachel Ray's like, here in America, they have Food Network is like a major TV network. And when they were converting from like a really low budget studio, Rachel Ray was one of their first like big food talents. And she did a thing called 30-minute meals where she would just come on and she was just she's from New York. She was super energetic and just really easy going on camera, really down to earth. And so she's like one of the most famous like cooks here in America that's like on like a personality and a celebrity.
And she has her own talk show now.
Yeah.
I think the thing I love about this is all the wavy lines kind of give her like this electric feel, which I was not going for, but I'm loving it. I say to myself to make me like it.
Magic.
No, I'm just kidding. I actually really
Wait, the
do.
white pen's out, Kimmel.
It means nothing anymore.
It means the end is near. It makes me sad.
The end is nigh. Bill Nye. Yep, those highlights are where they're supposed to be.
Although the funny thing about Rachel is I feel like whenever I have conversations, is people either love her or they really don't like her.
Right.
It's like if for whatever reason she's polarizing to people. Maybe.
And my favorite thing is to go, why don't you like her? And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, well,
whatever, it doesn't matter.
I know.
You don't have to like her.
I just always know they don't know why they don't like her. And well, she's lovely.
What are you gonna do?
No, that's not working. I think she might be done. I think we're having a look. Looks nothing like.
let's see the reference again, Kim.
No,
yeah, let's see it.
We don't need to bring.
Yeah, we're gonna see the reference. Everyone's waiting for it.
Hold on, I want to add a little. She does have these lines. I guess you can't really see them, but lines on her horn. I'm gonna just want to add some scribbly bibblies.
I'm gonna make a dictionary with all your little word terms. Scribbly bibblies.
Oh, I'm sure somebody said it before I did. I mean, the whole picture's scribbly anyway, so like, what is this gonna do?
I feel like Maleficent went to like the Mac counter to get her makeup done.
I
like
said I could be a Mac man makeup guy.
I know.
And she's all like, yes, you can, Kimball. Good job. You're welcome, honey.
Are you going to add anything sparkly?
Are you asking or is someone asking?
I'm asking.
Well, no, because nobody asked, so, yeah.
Well, until I said that, and then someone will comment it.
Well, that's it. We gotta go. I do want to add some pink to her nose.
We know how you do. Is it getting any easier?
Once it started coming together, yes. Because, like, I can be scribbly now with it, and it's just like once the image is laid down, it's easier now to be a little more free. It's like I can scribble all over this, and you'll still.
Trisha says, add some sparkle.
Okay, since Trisha asked nicely, or demanded it, but either way.
Beyonce's like, are you going to add something sparkly?
That sounds like a really good idea. I think I should.
This has nothing to do with me asking. It's just that everyone else wants to see it.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. I like the bigger scribbles. We're going all out with the pink today. And I think she needs some inside somewhere. Little.
Tana says, yes, sparkles! 2 exclamation points.
Well, since there were 2. All right, little blip blops of color because we love that. Sparkly. I have sparkly pens. I
just have to decide.
Marker. But what?
So whatever the most sparkly is going to be, Kimball.
Rocky, I can't put you on the page.
Wow, thank you. Trisha says she really needs some sparkle today. With everything happening in the world, we need some sparkle.
All right, calm down. Let's see. I know, right?
Adrian's husband is in shock with your left-handedness. Good job.
You know what? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Adrian's husband. We appreciate that.
Thanks for recognizing.
Gotcha says, we are his public. You are the supportive husband.
Yes. All right, we're doing whatever color that is. These are my Fine Tech Pearlescent. And I need my toothbrush. Not one I use because ew. And while that's setting, I'm going to sip some coffee. Or while this is, activating. That was Rocky. I deserve another cookie.
That wasn't me.
It was. I'm going to shove a cookie in my mouth.
I had 6 of them, and I'm feeling like I had 6 Tate cookies.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay there?
Mm-hmm.
If you open your mouth, is dust gonna fly out? What's happening? You're not gonna get any on your face, right?
I'm going on my phone.
She looks so fab.
Thanks.
Megan says.
You know what? So do you.
I love that you're doing that with your left hand.
I love how much I'm concentrating. Like, it's a toothbrush, Kimball. It's gonna be fine. Let's put some gold.
Yes.
Putting in the top.
Do you have that gold pen? Or are you doing something else?
I have a lot of gold pens. Which one are you talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to use that one. I think you're
Okay.
talking about the fine point one.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
you do whatever you want.
I just don't know what I would do on there. Plus, I don't want to use it on watercolor because it can gunk up. It's a ballpoint, so it could gunk up. I do it all the time, but
I was thinking the brush one, but yeah.
Oh, the Golden Age pen. I could do silver on her eyes.
You have the Golden Age silver one.
I have the Silver Age.
Silver Age.
Silver screen.
Oh, we were gonna show that. We gotta show that next, like when we take the camera off. That little organizing thing.
That sounds like a challenge.
What you got that with? Anyway, we'll talk about it.
All right, so this is the Jane Davenport. Are we surprised? No. Silver screen pen. I haven't used it in a while. I'm using my right hand, but this doesn't count. It's off camera. Okay, I just want to make sure that it wasn't gunked up. Why do I concentrate so much? So it has a very slight silver, like inky color to it, but then it has like the mica in it, which is really, really pretty.
So once it dries, it'll be...
Do a little shadow in her eyes.
If there's anywhere for there to be sparkles, it should be her eyes.
All right. Subtle, but effective. This is probably ready to go. Toothbrush. Remember that guy who had like a bone growing in his ear?
If you actually tried to paint with a toothbrush, like what would it look like on the paper if you scraped it?
You happy now? You made me ruin it.
No.
We'll just add some flex to that.
Like, can you smear it or no?
That's what she asked. I'm sure I can. Oh, that looks pretty on the blue. Is it too much? Absolutely not. She has freckles now. Ooh. Oh, I should have done purple. We're going in for the eyes. I mean, it was going to be makeup, but I went overboard.
I can't even see it, but...
Well, you'll see it when it dries. Calm down. Get off my finger. All right. Those were the Fine Tech Pearlescent colors. Boop, boop. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here.
Everybody.
Hey.
The hair dryer's out.
Calm down. I'm going to sop up some of the water. I'm allowed to with my right hand. It's not art. It's cleanup. I'm going to sip some coffee. I'm a multitasker. You're welcome.
Tate says, when Kimball starts his line of art supplies, we can call one whatever that color is.
You'll have the bleep bloop color, the bloopy blaps, the the what?
If you want to call, ooh, that one.
Oh, yes. This one for everything.
Dennis says, a Kimball art supply line. Yes, please.
I mean, if y'all can hook me up, actually, I have no ideas. I don't know how to do art supply stuff. But I'll demonstrate for anybody and everybody. Her eyes are creepy lovely. I love it. I don't know if you can see on screen yet, but... All right, I think the sparkle has dried. So that concludes the left-hand challenge. I highly recommend doing it. It will definitely loosen you up.
Can you like
your artwork
so we can see it, just like the sparkle?
Well, I mean, maybe if I do it right. I don't know. Might help if I turn that huge super floodlight up.
Oh, Jenna says, let's see the reference.
Why do you gotta be like that?
Let's see it. Just put it side by side. Let's just see.
I went overboard with the size. She expanded, and her eyes got a little more pupil to them.
I like them. I like them both.
But this one I sketched out, and this one I couldn't really sketch out because I didn't want to erase on the. Well, I didn't want to erase on the paper.
Cute.
Oh, why is my camera door open? Closing you. So we can take the camera off. You can. Oh, that's a gold fleck. There's now gold flecks all over everything in the room, so it's beautiful in here. I need.
First of all, I have to change the settings from this dark mode to manual.
To Edna mode.
Or to automatic.
So this is the case, just in case you didn't see in the beginning. That's the Art Time case.
Wait, let me see.
It's very breakfast at Tiffany's.
Got it. Okay.
And so the whole point of this is to kind of wear it like it comes with like a watch. Is a sticker. It comes with a watch strap, so you can wear it on your wrist. But I don't really do plein air art. It comes with a water brush, and then this is the actual palette that I was using for the whole video. And then it comes with all the refills.
Nice. So those are the refills right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a swatch card. And it is lovely. And she came out with another one, which I don't have yet, but I'll be getting.
Nice.
You know I'm gonna.
All right, let me clear some stuff off the table here. Let's see the piece, Kimball.
Cardigan, you're welcome.
Oh, that's a new cardigan you got.
Best $12, $13 I ever did spend.
Is it? Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. To keep me warm in my time of need. So I'm trying to... What's this? This fell out. What are you? Oh, it's from an ASMR thing. I don't know how to like best show the gold.
Here, I'll come in. Go ahead and put it back down on the table. I'll come back and film it.
I mean, I can see it really well from here. But you have to kind of get...
Woo! I gotta come around. There's so many obstacles.
Come around. But you can see like the gold up in the hair. Or well, she doesn't really have hair. Oh my gosh, she doesn't have hair. Who am I anymore? I don't even know. I was drinking my coffee. So there she is. Left hand challenge complete.
She looks so pretty. Good job, Kimball.
You know what,
another one for the fridge.
I couldn't have done it without you guys. Not you, Rocky. You didn't do anything.
Okay, thank you.
They encouraged me.
Whoops, watch out for that.
Oh my god, the cookies. Save the cookies. I also have a Maleficent up there.
She's cute.
It was a gift from my friend Nick.
All right, Kimball. Final messages for everybody. That's good.
Swallow down the right tube. Oh, that sounds inappropriate. Okay. Try doing the less dominant hand challenge because it'll help you loosen up your artwork. Don't expect the masterpiece like this one. Just have fun with it. Don't expect it to come out some way because you're going to get upset. So have fun with it. And thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. Always a good time. Always a pleasure. Rocky, do you have anything to say to the lovely folks on the other side?
I just appreciate everyone joining with us and having another great Sunday Live with Kimball. We always enjoy chatting with you guys. Hope you guys have a really great week, and we will see you again next week at Sunday at 7 Eastern Standard Time.
With another challenge.
Yay!
January. So many challenges.
Kimball, you have to hold the phone right here and then do
That's not a phone.
Yeah, or sorry, you have to hold this right there and do the sign-off music as we go.
Here is the sign-off music. You're welcome. It's Maleficent. She's a mess, but we love her pastels.
You have to put her on camera.
I don't know how to film.
You have a screen on there.
I know, but I'm looking at you over there.
Okay.
All right, bye guys. Wow, I'm a fat.